Hey everybody, Creepy Girl here, and I have a ton of movies to talk about. Everyone always asks me, what should I watch? What's good? So, I'm going to try to do these every week on Saturday. So, hopefully, I can get it in um, every week. I don't know why, but I'm always like so nervous when I first come on. So let me get my eating. Okay. So, okay. First, I want to talk about all the movies I've been watching. And let's see. Okay. One I watched, Me, My Mates, and the Zombie Apocalypse, was a Australian film I watched. And I really had high hopes for this. I really thought it looked like it was going to be real funny zombie. So I was pretty excited. But it was kind of boring. It was more about, I don't know, about them talking and the relationships and not enough zombie stuff. I mean, there were funny moments. I did actually kind of laugh out loud a few times. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, horrible, but if you were looking for a good, like, zombie comedy horror movie, no. It's more about relationships and things like that. It was, for Creepy Girl, thumbs down on that one. Me, My Mates, and the Zombie Apocalypse. I didn't like it. Okay, another one I watched. There's this one movie called Emily. And I remember the weirdest thing about this movie was the title and how they spelled Emily. For some reason, I thought it was like EMELIE or something, but it was Emily. But it is about this really creepy babysitter. And I shouldn't say creepy, like maybe inappropriate. Like they have this girl come and babysit, and she does like these really inappropriate things with their children. Like, not nothing too crazy, but very inappropriate. You would not want her to babysit your children. Um, but it was pretty good. And it had this kind of cool twist at the end. Something happened. I don't give spoilers, so I was going to be, tell you basically what it's about. But it was it was a good movie. I really liked it, and I haven't heard anybody really talking about it or anything, but that was a good movie. Emily, Emelie, about a creepy babysitter, and it has a very good twist at the ending. Uh, Another movie I watched. Okay, I don't know why, but all of a sudden there's all these westerns out, and I watched one the other night, and it was called Outlaws and Angels. And the one cool thing about this movie was it starred Francesca Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's daughter. And she's really hot. She's a really hot, good looking blonde. But she okay, it starts out like there's these killers or something that comes to town, and then they are on the run, and what's his name, Luke Wilson, is one of the sheriffs like after them, but it's like three guys, and they come upon this house of supposedly a religious family, but this family is like messed up to the max, and like really crazy things happen in this movie. It's not really a horror movie, but it's horrifying things happen. There's a lot of blood, a lot of morally wrong things that happen, and it's really cool. Like how it unravels, and the ending. And there's a little. I don't want to ruin it because I can't. But that is a good Western flick. Outlaws and Angels. If you get a chance to see that, you need to see it. It's really good. Okay, another one. Okay, I watched this one from Ireland, and it was called Traitors. And it was about, like people that are on top of the world and they're making money, corporate, and then all of a sudden they're crashing down and they don't have money to pay their bills in this high uppity lifestyle that they built for themselves. Well, this one kid comes up with this, not a kid, he's an adult, but he's young. And he comes up with this internet thing uh, it's called Traitors. And what it is, okay, you're down and out. Liquidate all your assets and get all that in one lump sum. So say you I can't say it. You liquidate everything you have and you have like $10,000. Okay, so you go on Traitors and you say 10,000, I got 10,000. Who wants, that's my bid. So whoever can match it, they meet you, and you there's all these rules and steps, and then you go to an undisclosed place and you dig a very large hole, and then you fight to the death, and whoever dies goes in the hole, and whoever wins, they just doubled their money. So the whole thing about the movie is, they get kind of addicted, and they're doubling their money, and they're killing and killing and killing. But that was a pretty cool movie. I liked it. And the ending is really crazy, and it's got a good ending. So that's one too to watch. Traitors. Okay, like you're trading something. Traitors. I watched the new Purge. And I really hate all those movies because I do not like what's the word? Like what they stand for. I hate to think that society would come to that, and people would really just go out one night and just murder. I mean, I hate the whole basis of that movie. But I've seen them all because, I'm a creepy girl. I got to watch them. But it was good. It was a good movie. It kept flowing. It kept me interested. But I don't like those movies because I just don't like to think that society would be bad like that. But in this one, there is someone good, and they're trying to fight the bad people. So I think I kind of like this one the best out of the four, even though I hate these movies. But okay, that's the Purge. Okay. What else did I watch? Funhouse Massacre. This was, it's not like a big company movie, but it's not a real B-lister. You know what I mean? It was really fun though, and Robert Englund's in it, and he plays a very small part though. But it's a very fun movie. It's kind of a cool concept because it's like this big haunted house, and this crazy girl breaks out like these lunatic killers, and they're all part of the funhouse, like real killers. And it has some cool kills in it, and the characters are kind of cool. Like each evil person I thought was kind of cool. I mean, I thought it was a fun flick. So that's Funhouse Massacre. Most of these movies are on like pay-per-view and stuff, like the on-demand things. Let's see what else I watched. Carnage Park. Okay, Carnage Park was by Mikey Keating, and it's had two main characters in it. It really was just there were other people in it, but two main characters, the evil person and the damsel in distress. And those two people I thought were amazing. Like, their acting was amazing. Pat Healy, who he started a bunch of movies, like independent films, Innkeepers, God, was that other one? That my favorite guy that I can't think of his name either. But he played in a bunch of independent films. I didn't even recognize him in this until after I was reading like the IMDb and stuff, and I was like, what? That was Pat Healy? But he plays such a good evil person. I love him in this. I think this is his best role yet. And the damsel in distress, Ashley Bell, she does a superb job too. I really feel her fear, her frustration, and it's a good cat and mouse, kind of game. It's kind of crazy. These guys rob a bank, they kidnap this girl, and then somehow she gets put in this place. I guess it's called Carnage Park. And it's just this evil man that like hunts down people and kills them, and she's there. And it's just like cat and mouse, and it's got kind of a crazy ending. But I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I wanted to see more killing and more mayhem and more evil doing in it, but it was a good suspenseful film, and the acting was awesome. Oh, and I'm saying hi to Rich, and Daniel's there, and Lisa, you watching? And that's all I can see right now. My stupid computer screen is not even moving. I don't know what's going on with that, but I just having to look on my phone because that's the only thing I can record on. Okay, so what else did I watch? Let's see. Okay, I watched a good movie on Netflix. Here's a Netflix movie called Road Games. I think it was filmed in UK or France because there was French talk in it and English people. But it was a movie with kind of a twisted ending. And it's hitchhikers, and they're out, and there's supposedly a known killer that picks up hitchhikers and kills people, but yet these two people are out there hitchhiking. And this guy picks them up and takes them to his home, and of course, with him and his wife, and of course, they're weirdos. But there is a twist, but I have to say, being a horror fanatic and seeing many movies, that I saw this coming a mile away. I knew right away how it was going to end. And believe me, if I do not figure it out, I'm so happy, and I will tell you, I could not figure it out. Saw, never figured out that ending, and it's one of my freaking favorite movies. I will admit it if I cannot figure it out. But this one, there was a like right away, I was like, I know exactly how this is going to end. And it ended how I said. But I don't know if you will. If you don't watch movies as much as me, it could be a very surprising ending. So that is on Netflix. Road Games. Okay. I don't know if I talked about this in my last video, but also on Netflix, there is this mini series called Stranger Things. And this series reminded me of E.T., had a lot of similarities to that. But the thing that I loved about this series is that the kids were so freaking adorable. And, it's like best friends, and one of them goes missing, and it's a whole big scary mystery. It has like some really scary monsters in it. But it's a really cute little story. I mean, if you like E.T., if you like Goonies, if you like my favorite, Monster Squad, you will like this series. And I mean, I sat and watched the whole thing. I couldn't stop watching. That's just, I'm obsessive compulsive. So I sat and watched it straight through. So I thought that was a really good series. If you get time, check that out. Stranger Things. What else? Oh, okay. Now, hopefully you do not turn off. I'm not going to go on and on about it, but I watched Sharknado 4, and I loved it. I know they're stupid, silly, ridiculous movies. Hey, Janice. I just saw Janice said hi, so hi, Janice. But, yeah, Sharknado 4. It was so, like, I think I like this one the best out of all four because I really love the horror references in it. And they referenced, of course, Star Wars because it's called Sharknado The Fourth Awakens or something like that. It starts off like Star Wars with the letters going up. And there's several other references throughout the movie. There's references to The Wizard of Oz, the movie The Twister, Christine, Chainsaw Massacre. That was my favorite reference. That part was my favorite. And it has amazing cameos in it. And it's so fun. And this is not a movie to take seriously. You know, they purposely overact. And there's no way any of this would happen in real life. He would not survive the things that he just does absolutely ridiculous things and survives. But my favorite part of the Sharknadoes is always the ending. Because the ending is the most ridiculous thing of all. Like, they're like, really? I mean, you're like, really? But I'm telling you, get a bunch of friends together, get drunk, and I swear you will have fun with this movie. You will have fun with, catching all the references and the little Easter eggs everywhere. And I thought it was fun. I think all you naysayers that say, I will never watch that, like, really, just take a chill pill, drink a beer, glass of wine, and hang out with your friends, and you will have fun talking about how ridiculous it is. That's what I think. I mean, I had fun. I loved it. I watched it alone, which I would have rather watched it with my friends, but they're all a bunch of lame-os. So, yeah, that's Sharknado 4. Okay, another cool thing, I always tell you guys about my horror block. So I got my horror block yesterday, so I wanted to show you the really cool stuff I got in it. I love this thing. It's only like $20 a month, but the shipping, I think, is almost $10, so it's really like $30 a month. But if you're a horror fan and you love horror stuff, I mean, I want to get this for the rest of my life. I don't ever want to stop getting it. But, okay, anyways, I got this really cool, like, Walking Dead, like, diorama. You got to put it together in its little intricate parts. It's almost look like Lego stuff, but I don't know. I have to have time to put this together. But I love The Walking Dead, so I love that. And I also got, okay, this I wasn't so happy. They always send you a Blu-ray, not just a DVD, but a Blu-ray. And they send me the perfect ones that I love and I want. But this one was kind of a grab bag where everybody got something different. And I got Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. And I think I already have this, and it's dumb. So, that one I wasn't so happy about. Okay, but really happy, I got this really cool, soft, comfy, black t-shirt of the Psycho House. And it glows in the dark. Okay, so that is badass. I don't care. But, okay, the most favorite thing I got in this is worth the whole box. I would have paid $30 for this because I'm a nerd. But is this Camp Crystal Lake hat. It is so awesome. And it's like, you know, a trucker hat, which is my favorite. I love trucker hats. And it's like frayed edges, like really nice and not cheesy. And then look at the bill. Jason lives with blood. Okay, I love it. And then there is even a little like metal Jason thing there. That is like the most amazing hat. I love this hat. I'm going to wear it like all the time. I wish I could wear it to work, but they won't let me wear that. And then I got this print of Treehouse Horror. That was kind of cool. It's just an art print, but it's cool. And of course, I got my Rue Morgue magazine, which is a $10 magazine. So all that stuff I got for less than $30. I mean, if you're a horror nerd like me, that is way worth it. I love this thing, the Horror Block. It's under Nerd Block. And you can get like a sci-fi one, a comic book. And they're not even paying me to say this. I'm just telling you guys because I think this is so freaking amazing. Like, it is cool. And you get your money's worth. I swear to God. I love it. It's like Christmas every month. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay. So, I don't know how much time I have left. All right. I wanted to talk to you about a bunch of upcoming movies too that I'm gonna watch, and I will tell you about. Also, okay, I'm paying attention to the line now, so if anybody has questions, you can ask me questions. I'm gonna pay attention. I will answer you. Everybody's saying hi, and I'm seeing it. Like Janice, hi. Rich, hi. But I'm gonna pay attention. So if you got questions, ask me. All right, so there's these really cool movies upcoming. September 2nd, there's this movie coming out called Anti-Birth, and it looks really freaky. I want to see it. It's kind of about this party girl, and she, in the description, they say, you know, she goes to a party or something, and then she gets this